have you ever heard about like a simple idea that just makes a real difference? Well, today we're going to be looking at one of those stories about the reading lounge at ElimuYetu
Oh, yeah.
in Arusha, Tanzania.
That's a cool.
We got some material on this, and it's really quite fascinating.
It is. It is. To really understand the reading lounge, you kind of have to look at the bigger picture of what ElimuYetu is all about.
Yeah.
It's not just a school.
Right.
It's really become vital to the community there.
ElimuYetu, which means our education in Swahili.
Yes.
It's been around for like almost a decade.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was started by Bridget McCarthy. She's a cultural anthropologist. She was doing some research in the area.
Hmm.
And she got together with a group of parents, and they started this school.
That's great.
And, the scale of what they're doing is incredible. They're serving over 300 children every day.
Wow.
And reaching even more people through their various programs.
Amazing.
For a community where, like, the average income is just a few dollars a day.
Right.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's important to remember, too, that when ElimuYetu first got going, the landscape of education in Tanzania was very different.
Right.
Schooling was presented as free, but
Yeah.
there were all these hidden costs like contributions for tutoring, uniforms, even school supplies.
Yeah.
And that really was a barrier for a lot of families.
Especially with limited resources.
Exactly. And so ElimuYetu really stepped in to fill that gap.
And they made education accessible to so many who might have been left out.
Absolutely.
So, their mission has evolved, hasn't it? Because now free and mandatory schooling is the law.
Right.
So what is their role today? How have they adapted?
They've been adaptable.
Yeah.
They still run this preschool program that's so crucial, and they're providing food, too, which is an enormous help.
Oh, wow.
But they've also expanded. They've got classes for college-age students, after-school programs for high schoolers.
Oh, wow.
And, covering everything from, practical skills to sports.
Right.
And then they've even got programs for parents and elders on the weekends.
Fantastic.
And their sports stuff even reaches beyond the school.
That's amazing.
It's a real community hub.
Yeah.
They're offering so much more than just basic schooling.
And someone who has been really instrumental in helping them expand their mission over the past 3 years is Scott Merritt.
Oh, yeah, Scott.
He's a management consultant, and he's been working with Bridget on strategy and development.
Yeah, and so this kind of brings us to the reading lounge.
Okay.
You see, Amos, the president of ElimuYetu, had this desire
Yeah.
to create this culture of reading within the school.
Right.
He recognized that literacy is so fundamental for everything else.
And they weren't starting from scratch.
No, not at all.
They already had maktaba.org.
Yes.
You pronounce it maktaba, meaning library.
I love that name.
It's a website with like over 2,000 free books in both English and Swahili.
Wow, that's amazing.
So the resources were already there.
That's so interesting, though, that just providing the books wasn't enough.
Right.
Like, even with this amazing digital library, reading wasn't really seen as something the kids wanted to do.
Yeah, it just wasn't cool.
Yeah, it wasn't cool, and it wasn't part of, like, the fabric of the school.
Yeah.
That's
where Scott's idea for the reading lounge was so insightful. He envisioned it as a daily event that the students would actually want to attend.
Right?
Held right in a central location, and the price of admission was simply reading.
I love that.
Yeah, it was about making reading, a regular thing.
Normalizing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to make it even more enticing, they added a couple of things.
Like what?
Free soda or another beverage.
Oh,
and popcorn.
While they read.
Yes.
That's such a good idea.
It's a simple combination, but it just, it makes it a little more
It
fun.
makes it social.
Yeah.
That's great.
It transforms reading from a solitary task into like a communal experience.
Exactly.
And the response was immediate. Over 60 students in that first week.
Wow.
And 9 months later, they're still seeing 30 to 60 students every single day.
That's fantastic.
It's incredible.
And this really shows how important it is to have local people involved, too.
Yeah.
Johnson John, the librarian at ElimuYetu, he's the one who hosts the reading lounge every day.
That's great.
And he was so important in getting it off the ground. He worked closely with Scott and Bridget
Right.
when Scott would come visit from Orange County, California.
And Scott made 2 trips last year,
Wow.
spending about 3 months total there.
That's dedication.
Yeah, and Scott's background is actually quite relevant here.
Okay, how so?
He runs a management consulting firm that focuses on marketing, strategy, and technology. But he also has this impressive history of running a large, free after-school sports program
Oh, wow.
in South Central Los Angeles.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was for literally thousands of kids across multiple elementary schools.
That's incredible.
And, that program was supported by USC, the Lakers, and LA 84.
Wow, those are some big names.
Big names, right? So you can really see the parallels,
I see that.
He understands how to attract young people.
Yeah.
And he understands the power of offering something fun.
And positive.
Yes.
It's great that those principles can transcend geographical boundaries.
Right.
Yeah.
So the reading lounge is established. It's popular. What's the impact been?
Well, it's really normalized reading.
Yeah.
Like it's gone from a chore to a regular part of their day.
I like that.
And while kids of all ages participate,
Yeah.
it seems to have really resonated with the college-age students.
Interesting.
It gives them a dedicated time and space for reading, even amidst all their other studies.
Right, because that can often fall to the wayside.
Exactly.
So it sounds like they're fostering a habit of reading that will benefit them
Absolutely.
well beyond.
Absolutely.
And Johnson John has some really ambitious ideas for the future, doesn't he?
Oh, he's full of ideas.
Yeah.
Like, he's been thinking about mobile reading lounges.
To reach more people in the community.
Yes. And he's also been thinking about ElimuYetu offering reading lounges as a service
Oh, wow.
to other organizations or schools.
Interesting.
But the thing is, Johnson is already leading multiple programs at ElimuYetu.
Right.
So he doesn't have a ton of bandwidth.
Which leads to the fundraising efforts
Yeah.
to hire a full-time manager specifically for the reading lounge.
Yes, that would be great.
So it would free up Johnson.
Yeah.
And it would allow for even more expansion.
And they need funding to cover the soda and the popcorn, too.
Of course.
The refreshments are a big draw.
So how else are they looking to enhance the reading lounge?
Well, one idea is to have the hospitality students work as rotating servers.
Oh, that's interesting.
Imagine them offering like fancy cocktails
Oh, wow.
or interesting juice blends to the readers.
That's really cool.
It keeps the experience fresh and it gives the students practical experience.
That's a really smart approach.
Yeah.
I also read something about them creating the first free little library in Africa.
Yeah, they looked into it and there weren't any registered on the Little Free Library website.
Wow.
So this would build on their already amazing library.
Yeah, they have a really great library there.
Yeah, and they get like $2,000 in new books donated every year.
That's amazing.
So they have this strong culture of book ownership and lending.
And they even have an outdoor reading lounge specifically for seniors.
That's fantastic.
It's a real commitment to promoting literacy across age groups.
Absolutely.
So ElimuYetu is really this pillar for education in the community.
It really is.
And if you look at their ambition,
Yeah.
it's to be the main hub for literacy
That's amazing.
for their entire community.
They're building a literate society from the ground up.
I love it. So when you really analyze the reading lounge,
Yeah.
it comes down to understanding a core need.
Yes.
They didn't just need books.
Right?
They needed to create a desire to read.
Yeah, in an appealing environment.
Yeah, something enjoyable and social.
Exactly.
And now they're fostering a community where reading is truly valued.
I love it.
It's really remarkable how ingenious this solution is.
Yeah.
It's a simple concept,
Right.
but it's incredibly effective in a place where resources can be limited.
Right? They didn't need fancy technology or complex programs.
Right.
It was all about basic human motivations.
And it's a testament to, community-centered initiatives.
Yeah, it really is.
It makes you think about how these creative solutions can be applied anywhere, even in our own communities to encourage learning and engagement.
For anyone who's interested in learning more about the reading round
Yeah.
and supporting ElimuYetu,
Yeah.
you can go to maktaba.org or reading.
It's a great example of how a simple idea
Yeah,
can have a profound impact.
absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.